There are many different ways to get your electricity. Some ways are much more renewable, other ways are much less renewable, and therefore less environment friendly. But a way that's quite common, and a way that you can probably see around Vancouver with places like Capilano Dam or Seymour Dam, you probably guessed it already, it's hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power basically means hydro, meaning water, getting your electricity from water. How does water turn into electricity? Well, obviously using fancy technology, but how does this fancy technology work? So basically, you make what's called a dam. A dam is basically a big thing that blocks a river so the water can collect behind the dam. This in what's called a reservoir. Now, once there's enough water, the dam will release the water and it will start flowing down. Now, once it flows down, it hits a turbine. Since the water has speed, it will get the turbine to spin. The turbine is part of what's basically a shaft, and this shaft is attached to a generator, and the turbine's rotation drives the generator. The generator does its thing and it makes electricity. Now, the last step is basically that still occurs near around the dam is a voltage transformer. Now, you might have seen one of these in your house already. If for example, you buy a product with a voltage that does not match your country, then you can buy this sort of adapter thingy, and it will get the voltage of the electricity, basically how powerful it is to match your country's standard. Now, you need to carry electricity over a long distance. You need to get it to people's homes, etc., and also to other customers, such as schools, factories, etc. Now, this is not really efficient to do if the electricity is a low voltage one, and then there's basically this fancy machine that and then there's basically this contraption, which is basically like a house voltage transformer, but on a much larger scale that increases the voltage and therefore makes it easier to transport over long distances. Now, what basically happens is essentially the same for basically every other source. It goes through the power lines, it gets near to your home, and then it goes, basically through smaller lines until it can reach your home. You get it now?